Thank you, ladies. Time now for the co-main event. Another relatively new member to the MVP stable. She is one of the very best fighters pound for pound on the planet. It's the undisputed super featherweight world champion, the Bomb, Alycia Baumgardner versus Spain's Jennifer Miranda.
On July 11th, the Mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden, will become the stage for a battle between two warriors on a collision course with destiny. Alycia Baumgardner, the undisputed queen of the super featherweight division, defends her throne against Spain's unbeaten challenger Jennifer Miranda. It's not just a title fight. It's a war for legacy, history, and the soul of women's boxing. Alycia, the Bomb Baumgardner, isn't just a fighter. She's a force of nature. Born and raised in Fremont, Ohio, Baumgardner's story is one of grit, hunger, and a relentless pursuit of greatness. From her early days as a decorated amateur to her first steps into the professional arena, she was always known for two things: explosive power and an iron will. Her pro journey began in 2017, and while she racked up wins quickly, the boxing world didn't quite know what to make of her until November 2021. That's when she got the call that would change everything: a shot at the WBC super featherweight champion Terry Harper in the UK. Hostile territory, short notice, no guarantees. But Baumgardner didn't flinch. She walked into that ring with ice in her veins and fire in her gloves. And in the fourth round, she detonated Harper with a brutal right hand that left the champion frozen on her feet.
Alycia Baumgardner, 15-1, 7 knockouts, all action, always in the pocket, always throwing bombs, going up against the 12-0 Jennifer Miranda. 10-round undisputed super featherweight championship fight contested at 130 pounds.
Just like that, a star was born, but she didn't stop there. Baumgardner set her sights on unification, the mark of a true great. In October 2022, she battled Mikaela Mayer in one of the most anticipated fights in women's boxing history. It was a tactical, gritty war, and when the dust settled, Alycia had added the WBO and IBF titles to her growing empire. Controversial or not, the win cemented her as the division's top dog. Then came the crowning moment. In February 2023, she defeated Elhem Mekhaled to claim the final piece of the puzzle, the WBA title. With that victory, Baumgardner became the undisputed super featherweight champion, the first in the four-belt era for the division, and only the fifth woman in boxing history to unify all major belts. But what makes Alycia truly dangerous isn't just her resume, it's her mentality. She trains like a savage, fights like a queen, and speaks like a star. She's built for the spotlight, comfortable in front of the cameras, fearless under the lights. Her swagger isn't an act. It's the product of pain, perseverance, and purpose. She's not just defending titles. She's defending her legacy. Every time she steps into the ring, she's carrying the weight of a division, the expectations of fans, and the target on her back. And she embraces it all. On July 11th, she walks into Madison Square Garden not just as a champion, but as a woman who's clawed her way to the top, belt by belt, one knockout at a time. Jennifer Miranda may be undefeated, but Baumgardner's been tested in ways that records don't reflect. She's bled for this. She's sacrificed for this. And come fight night, she plans to remind the world why she's still the queen of 130. Across the ring from the reigning queen stands a challenger who's quietly carved her own path. Far from the limelight, but never far from greatness. Her name is Jennifer Miranda. Record 12 wins, 0 defeats, 1 knockout. But don't let the numbers...
Bueno, antes de nada, agradecer a todos los que estáis aquí y a MVP y a Jake Paul por esta oportunidad tan grandísima. Y respecto a la pregunta, pues con todo mi respeto, porque es una gran campeona, porque lo ha conseguido, pues luchar con todo el corazón como lo he ido haciendo siempre. He derribado muchas murallas ya, muchos imposibles hasta venir aquí. Sé lo que hay que hacer, sé cuál es el camino y vamos a por ello. Entrenamiento duro y seguir paso a paso como hemos hecho siempre. Con un objetivo claro que es ganarle, evidentemente, ganar todos esos cinturones como ella tuvo su oportunidad alguna vez. Ahora me toca a mí luchar por ella.
All right, first and foremost, thank you everyone for being here. With respect to the questions, she is a great champion because she's achieved a lot. And well, fight with all your heart. And I've broken down many walls and many impossible goals. Even coming here, I know what to do. I know what is the path, and I know we're going for it. Training hard and continuing step by step as we always done. And I also want a lot of those belts, just like she has win those belts too.
Fool you, because behind those stats is a story of quiet revolution. Born and raised in Cadiz, Spain, Miranda didn't have a red carpet laid out for her. There were no massive TV deals, no early fanfare, no silver spoon. What she had was a dream and the discipline to chase it. In a country where boxing lives in the shadows of football, Jennifer Miranda emerged as a beacon of possibility for an entire generation. Before turning pro, she built a rock-solid amateur pedigree, representing Spain internationally and earning a reputation as a disciplined, fundamentally sound technician. When she transitioned into the pro game, she brought those same sharp tools with her. Laser-like jabs, defensive responsibility, and an ability to read opponents like open books. She isn't the most powerful puncher. Only one of her victories has come by knockout, but she makes every shot count. She breaks you down over time, round by round, until there's nothing left but doubt in your corner. But it's not just about skill. It's about purpose. For Miranda, this isn't just a title fight. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to etch her name into history. No Spaniard, man or woman, has ever become an undisputed world champion. Not once. Miranda steps into that ring with more than just a nation behind her. She carries the weight of legacy, the pressure of pioneering a movement. She knows the odds. She knows Baumgardner is faster, stronger, and more experienced on paper. But Miranda also knows something else, that timing, heart, and precision can beat raw power. She's not coming to survive, she's coming to conquer. And she believes that the road from Cadiz to Madison Square Garden ends with her hand raised and history made. She's calm, she's focused, she's dangerous. And on July 11th, she'll enter the ring not just as a challenger, but as a woman chasing destiny. With both fists clenched. In boxing, styles don't just make fights, they define them. And this one is the perfect storm. On one side, you have Alycia Baumgardner, the puncher, a firestorm in 8-ounce gloves. Her right hand, it's a missile launcher. Her jab, a piston that sets up destruction. She doesn't just fight, she imposes. She cuts off the ring with authority, closes distance like a predator, and looks for the moment to detonate her opponent's defenses. Baumgardner is explosive in close quarters. Give her a second too long, a gap too wide, and she'll make you pay for it with interest. Her style is high risk, high reward, but with 7 knockouts and years of big stage experience, she knows exactly when to turn it on. On the other side stands Jennifer Miranda, a chess player in a hurricane. Her style is surgical.